Good morning, everybody. Today we are in Charleston, South Carolina. So we've come here today. We're just going to have a look around, look at some of these beautiful historic buildings and have a walk around.
Just as we were walking from the car park, we were admiring the buildings and the churches. They look really nice.
Yeah, because it's a Sunday today, so all the church bells are ringing.
Yeah, there's people going to church.
And also, because we had some barbecue in North Carolina, I might as well try some barbecue in South Carolina as well.
Compare the two.
I might as well.
But yeah, we stopped in a hotel. We've driven up from Myrtle Beach this morning, so we stopped in a hotel around that area last night. I know it's out of season really for that area, but we went to a walk on the boardwalk where like the big wheel is. It was a bit of a mix between like a Disney Springs and like a Universal City walk. There was loads of shops and stuff, but it was quite busy considering we are probably out of season. I'm guessing that is like heaving in the summer.
I bet it is, yeah. Well, probably wouldn't like to go to Myrtle Beach in the summer.
No, I bet it's manic.
So we're starting off on the lower shore of the Charleston Peninsula. As you can see, here's some water. Apparently this is where the Ashley and the Cooper rivers meet. That's what it says on Wikipedia anyway. And then behind me is what they're calling the Battery. So this is part of the Civil War Coastal Defense Artillery Battery. That's why it's called the Battery. So they've got some like old cannons, got a little one over there, and they've got some bigger ones spotted around. This is White Point Gardens. So like I say, this is the bottom of the peninsula. We're now going to walk up this way and have a look what's up this way. So we're just walking along the seawall. It's a little bit windy, as shown by Stacey's hair.
I know, I'm just watching the water here because as he's hitting the wall, I'm thinking, is he one of them that's going to come up and go over? Hopefully not. Be fun for you guys if it is. This behind me is Rainbow Row. So there's about 13, I think it says, of these colourful houses with all the nice pastel colours. So it does say as well that these houses used to be on the waterfront, and the cobbled street just opposite them used to be the old sea wall. So obviously they've built out now, so they're no longer on the waterfront. So yeah, this is a good shot to show because the houses are just behind Kev now with the camera, and this is the cobble street where the seawall was. So obviously, you know, they would have been on the seafront, but as you can see, these buildings behind me have since been built.
Okay, so we are braving the wind and we've come back down to the waterfront. We're in the Joe Riley Waterfront Park. I hope you can hear me okay because of the fountain and the wind and whatever work's going on over there. So there's a giant pineapple fountain and we were like, why a pineapple? What's that got to do with South Carolina? So Stacey did a little bit of research, and apparently, historically, pineapples were very expensive and difficult to acquire because they could only be grown in South America, you know, back in the day, 1800s, that kind of stuff. So the exoticness of pineapples symbolises wealth and hospitality. So that's why it's a pineapple. And also, the fountain itself represents restoration and hope, as it was opened to the public after the aftermath of Hurricane Hugo. So we're just in the French Quarter now. So this would have been, we've just been reading up about it, inside the original walled part of the city. Didn't even know there was a wall around part of Charleston. And we've also just found out that it used to be called Charlestown, not Charleston.
Yeah, so like Kev's just said, we didn't know it used to be called Charlestown, so it was originally named after King Charles II of England, and then in 1783 that's when they changed the name to Charleston. And then on the subject of Charleston, I'm guessing, I was just saying to Kev, this is where the Charleston dance originated, you know, the one where they kind of swivel the foot in front and then behind, that one. I'm guessing this is where it originated from, the Charleston dance.
So just behind me now is the Charleston City Market. It's a weird little market. It goes over 4 city blocks. It's like a long, thin one, but you have to keep coming in and out and crossing the roads. So it's a bit quirky in that way. But it's over 200 years old. It's got over 300 daily vendors. It does a little bit of food, and then it's like a lot of craft works, jewelries and paintings and stuff like that. They've got some quirky bits in there. There was a little old lady selling paintings on bricks. Stacey liked them, but we couldn't really get a brick home in the suitcase. So you can do like a guided city tour on one of these horse-drawn carriages, but the people in there have got blankets on. As you can see, it is very cold. So
yeah, I bet it's nice in this summer, but probably a bit too cold, and the wind's high as well in today. But I bet it's a nice thing to do. Perhaps maybe expensive, but a nice thing to do.
Right, so we've just been into a. Stacey got me saying this wrong. She said, sound like titters. Harry's Teeter?
Harry's Teeter, yeah. I was calling it Harry Teeties.
Yeah, well, less of Teeties. It was a supermarket. There's not many Starbucks around here. We did manage to get the mug.
He was in there, yeah.
There was one left. So once again, we were very lucky.
Yeah, and he was under the cupboard as well. One of the workers got it for us. Yeah, and I was like I say, there was that one left underneath. So
yeah, we dropped on.
Yeah, we did drop on. But I also got while we were in there, I got a Dr. Pepper. I'm enjoying Dr. Pepper while we're over here.
I had a Mountain Dew.
And a Baby Ruth, because I think Baby Ruths are my favourite American chocolate bar. So I thought, I haven't had one yet while we've been here, so I'm going to have a Baby Ruth today.
Yeah, American chocolate's okay. It's not the same as...
You're not. Yeah, you're not as much for it. You don't
British,
like Hershey's, do you?
European. Nah, it's fake chocolate really, isn't it? Let's be fair.
And we're now just going to go down King Street. I think it's like a popular street. It's got a lot of shops and things like that.
I think what I read was it's had a facelift, they're calling it.
Right, okay.
And I think there's more like name brand shops down here.
Yeah, I did when we put in places to visit in Charleston. It did say go down King Street, and also a guy that we spoke to yesterday in Wilmington.
Oh yeah.
He said that if you're going to Charleston, go down to
King Street.
King Street, yeah. King Street. Sorry, yeah, because we spoke to him in Wilmington, North Carolina.
And he's coming here in 3 weeks with his wife.
I'm getting confused. So King Street was pretty cool, loads of shops down there. We did end up in one, to be fair, it was a clothes shop, and we went in there because there was a golden retriever. I think it belonged to one of the workers in there. So anything with a dog, it just draws us in. So we ended up in the shop, and we ended up with a jumper each. But yeah, this dog was just randomly walking around the shop, and we were stroking him. It was really nice.
We got baited in the shop a bit just by the dog.
They know what they're doing, aren't they? Putting him in the entrance. So we ended up in there. And another interesting thing down King Street that we saw, this is why we've got our sunglasses on as well, even though the sun's gone in a little bit. It's so windy here, and it's blowing up a load of grit. So obviously we want to try protect our eyes. There was that was a golden retriever as well. He was walking down King Street and he had sunglasses on. I even swear that they were Ray-Bans.
They look like Ray-Bans, they're that style anyway.
I've never seen a dog wearing sunglasses before. He was adorable.
Yeah, but we've just come down to the City Hall. That's just this building above Stacey's head. Because there's some public toilets in there. Yeah. So we just thought, while we're here, we might as well visit the toilets. Now, just at the back of the toilets, there's like a projection on the wall. It just gives you history on Charleston, all about the area and stuff like that. And a bit of interesting fact, where the City Hall is now, used to be a beef market. That then got closed, and they built the United States Bank on there. The bank then closed in 1811 and became the City Hall. So the City Hall's been there since 1811. Yeah,
they had some really cool, the different streets as well around Charleston of what they used to look like, and it just seemed really cool. Opposite the City Hall as well, we'll put some footage over now, there's a really beautiful white church. Stunning building, yeah, so that's just literally right opposite the City Hall.
But I think we are pretty much done in this area now.
I'm ready for some barbecue.
Yeah, so we're going to go out. It's a little bit of a drive away. I think we're going to try and go Charleston's oldest barbecue joint.
Oh, is it Charleston's oldest?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Right, so we are at Bessinger's BBQ. So they are the first family of barbecue in Charleston, they say. We've ordered, we're just waiting for our names to be called. I'm so excited. They've got their own sauces. We've got original, we've got hickory barbecue, and then the smallest pot of spicy, because that's all that was left in the sauce jar thing.
You're well prepared with all them sauces, Kev.
Hey, you can't mess about with barbecue.
We've just called Kev's name because it was ready, and I just don't think I've ever seen you get up so quick, Kev. You're super excited.
Oh, I don't waste time with barbecue.
You're really getting me into barbecue as well, though. I liked it before, but I'm really getting into it now. So I've gone for the 2 meats. I've had brisket, pulled chicken, and then for me 2 sides I had fries and barbecue beans, and it's also come with a piece of cornbread. So I'm going to try the brisket first of all. This looks delicious. That is so tasty. It's got like a pepper and spices on the outside. Pepper's just hit me in the back of the throat. That is really nice though. I love brisket. Then yeah, I've also gone for the pulled chicken. Just wait till you see Kev's half a chicken. That's nice. It's tastier than the one we had in North Carolina. One I had it on a sandwich. I had a pulled chicken sandwich, didn't I?
Yeah.
I prefer this one. It's juicier and tastier. Yeah, that's delicious.
Yeah, so I went for the half of a barbecue chicken, and it's massive. It's got like loads of spices on the skin. It smells so nice. Yeah, the rub just gives that chicken like a bit more chickeny flavour. The skin isn't crispy though, so you know it's not like a fried chicken. Obviously.
I'm eyeing up that skin though, Kev. It looks nice.
Sorry, no. And then the pulled pork looks like it's ready sauced a little bit. That pork tastes like it's got the original sauce on it. It's really nice and moist and just like pulled apart and tender.
Which do you prefer so far? It was nice, the one from North Carolina, but I prefer my pulled chicken.
We'll base it on the beans.
This one.
I enjoyed those beans. You'll like these because these are really sweet beans. I prefer the pork from North Carolina.
Oh.
Because that was chopped barbecue. It had bits of skin in as well. These beans are nicer. But just quickly, I have had hash over rice. So it said it was like pork and potatoes over rice. Oh, that's weird. It's like a pork and potato mash over rice. It's a bit weird.
So that's another thing Kev's got me into, barbecue beans. I wasn't a fan before. Whoa. They are really sweet, aren't they?
Yeah.
They got, what meat is it that's in there?
I think it's bacon.
Oh, is it bacon? I do love
and
barbecue
onions.
beans now. This is so delicious, but look at that chicken skin on there. See, he's acts all on camera like you can't have any. As soon as the camera was off, he was giving me some. You're enjoying it, Kev?
I don't feel like I'm making a dent.
I know, I'm just like, I was going to say, I'm just keep looking at yours and like, you actually eating it? There's just so much.
I've still got all of this big chicken breast, loads of pork left. I'm glad we didn't go for free meats, let's put it that way.
We did consider it. So that was absolutely delicious. We were just having a look round. I love stuff like that because it was a family run business that's been there ages. We're just looking at all the stuff. They had like old photos on the wall. It was just showing it. I think it went to the kids and then to the grandkids. I just love reading all that stuff. It was just really cool. So we just spent ages doing that.
Yeah, and then just around the back like is the pits. You can't go in, but you can see like where they are and all the wood and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just cool to see all that kind of stuff. But I am absolutely stuffed.
I know. There's a little shop at Whole Foods nearby, and we're just gonna have a little walk around there so you can like go down before we've got that long drive. Yeah,
because we've got like an hour and a half drive now before we get to the next place. So, whew, I'm stuffed. tomorrow, tomorrow for us, we're going
Yes.
to Savannah, Georgia.
Yeah, so the next video will be from Georgia,
Yeah.
Savannah. But really enjoyed Charleston, absolutely beautiful place, loved all the, like the architecture of the buildings
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Yeah, really nice. I bet it's lovely, even more lovely in the summertime as
Yes,
well. But
when
yeah,
it's not so cold
I've
and
really
windy.
enjoyed it. I'm
Yeah.
just enjoying everything so far.
Exactly. So if you want to see all that coming up and coming stuff, I've got greasy pork mouth, I can't speak. Make sure you subscribe, because why not? But are we going to go
Yeah,
walk around Whole Foods
let's
and
go
not
Whole
get a
Foods.
cake? Not get a
No.
cake.
Yes, we hope you enjoyed the video and we'll see you from Georgia. Bye.